You ever have that feeling? You work for years to hit some big goal, you finally get there, you look around and you just think, is this it? It happens way more than you'd think. So let's get into it, because we're going to talk about how you move past that feeling, how you redefine what success even means, and this is the big one, how you finally learn to bet on yourself.
And it really all starts with this question right here. Are you chasing a definition of success that somebody else, your family, your industry, society, just kind of handed to you? It's a tough one to answer honestly, for sure, but you have to ask it if things just feel off.
Yeah, and this leads us right into something we can call the success myth. It's this idea that there's one pre-written script for what a successful life is supposed to look like. But as so many of us find out the hard way, just following that script doesn't guarantee you'll actually feel fulfilled.
I mean, look at this contrast. It's so real. On one side, you've got the whole checklist we're told to go after, the fancy titles, the big salary, the awards, the recognition. But the reality, the actual feeling, for a lot of people, getting all of that can feel surprisingly hollow if it's not connected to what you genuinely, deep down, care about. So let's just pause for a second. This is for you. Seriously, forget what you think you're supposed to want. What does success actually mean and feel like for you in this particular season of your life, right now? And that's our path forward. It's about redefining your own success. And here's the most important part. It is absolutely okay for that definition to change. What you wanted at 25 probably isn't what you want at 45. And you know what? That isn't failure, that's just called growth. And this whole process has a name, reinvention. It's not about blowing up your life or pretending your past didn't happen. It's about honoring who you are today and being brave enough to chart a new course based on that. It's about letting go of what's comfortable to step into what feels true. Oh, I absolutely love this quote. You know why? It gives you permission. You can look at everything you've accomplished, all that hard work, and feel so proud, and at the exact same time, want something completely different for your future. Those two feelings can live together. They're not in conflict. So this all sounds great, right? But how do we actually do it? Well, that brings us right here to the reinvention playbook. This is where we get practical. This is the guide to actually putting all this into action and really, truly betting on yourself. We're gonna break it all down into 4 simple, totally manageable steps. Just think of this as your personal roadmap for getting past that what-if feeling and taking real control over what's next. Okay, here we go. Step 1, you have to know your why. What is the real engine behind this need for change? Step 2, you've got to name your fears. Get really specific. What are you scared of? Because you can't fight what you don't name. 3, build your community. This is not a solo mission. And number 4, plan, and this is key, plan with flexibility, because life is never, ever a straight line. Let's just zoom in on that community piece for a second, because it is so critical. I want you to think about it like building your own personal board of directors. You need people who just get it. Maybe they've walked a similar path. You need a space where everybody believes collaboration is way more powerful than competition. You just need people who are genuinely 100% rooting for you. Okay, you have the playbook, you have the steps, but listen, none of it, and I mean none of it, works without the right mindset. This next part is the foundation. It's the core belief system that makes any big change possible. It's all about trusting your future self. And at the heart of that trust, you really have a choice between 2 very different mindsets. The scarcity mindset, well, that tells you that success is like a pie, and if someone else gets a slice, there's less for you. But an abundance mindset, that knows that when you collaborate, when you lift other people up, the pie just gets bigger. You actually create more opportunities for everyone, yourself included. And you know who said it best? The legend, Zig Ziglar. This isn't just some feel-good, fluffy idea. It's a real strategy for success. Being generous and collaborative opens up doors that competition slams shut. Now, I want to be super clear here. Trusting your future self is not about being reckless or irresponsible, not at all. It's actually about being incredibly prepared. It means looking at the practical realities, being honest about what you need to feel financially and emotionally stable, and having a real strategy. And then it's about giving yourself permission to try, knowing that your future self is smart and capable enough to figure things out along the way. Because when it comes right down to it, you're facing a choice. There's the short-term discomfort of trying something new and scary, or there's the long-term nagging pain of regret, the endless wondering of what if? Which one of those do you want to live with? Betting on yourself is about choosing bravery over regret. So I'm going to leave you with this one last thought to flip around in your head. We spend so much time, so much energy asking, what if I fail? That question keeps us frozen. It keeps us small. So I invite you to ask a different question, a much better question. Ask yourself, what if you fly?